Before the matter of Trevor's death could come to a rest, there was a surprising announcement the next day. The Harmon family had decided on a partner, and today would be the opening ceremony of the new company. Once the news was released, everyone came forward to offer their congratulations. At 8 a.m., luxurious cars were already gathered at the entrance of the Emerald Building. However, Natasha, one of the important attendees, was not present. Instead, she was drinking coffee leisurely at some coffee shop. "Over here, Mr. Rhys." As soon as she saw Dustin enter, she jumped to her feet and waved. "Isn't today the opening ceremony of your new company? Why did you want to meet here?" Dustin sat across from her. Natasha was wearing a white blouse and a skirt today. Her dark hair was tied in a bun, making her look even more mature. Her top wrapped tightly around her chest, looking as if it were about to pop. "It's only the opening ceremony. A date with you is much more important." Natasha blinked her eyes teasingly. Her fiery red lips were so alluring. "Ms. Harmon, stop joking. Let's talk business." Dustin was starting to be flustered. "All right, I won't beat around the bush." She smiled and asked, "Mr. Rhys, does Trevor's death have anything to do with you?" "Why are you asking?" Dustin raised his eyebrows. "I'm just curious. Although Trevor is a reckless bastard, he has many men. It's not easy to kill him. I thought for some time, and it seemed only you, Mr. Rhys, had the ability to do so." Natasha was deep in thought. "Ha ha! Ms. Harmon, you think too highly of me." Dustin laughed without giving a straight answer. "Trevor's death is nothing. It wouldn't affect the situation in Swinton. But the problem is the men behind him," Natasha continued. "Are you talking about Edwin Hummer?" "He is one of them. But he won't do anything disadvantageous to himself because of Trevor. He's easier to deal with." "Do you mean Trevor has other patrons?" "That's right. He has a brother, Travis. He's a lieutenant with great power. He can't be underestimated." Natasha spoke in a grave tone. Even the Harmon family did not want to go against people involved in the military. This was also why she did not immediately retaliate when Trevor had kidnapped her. "Thanks for the warning, Ms. Harmon. I'll take note of this." Dustin nodded, his heart filled with gratitude. "Oh, there's also another thing." Natasha changed the topic, continuing by saying, regarding the ambergris, "I already have the results. According to the investigation, the one who drugged me is known as Mr. Lawson." "Mr. Lawson? What's his background?" Dustin asked. "This man is the same as Trevor. He's Edwin's right-hand man. However, his identity is a mystery. He has been living behind the scenes, giving advice, and carrying out shady activities." "What are you going to do?" "I want to cut off Edwin's limbs and teach him a lesson. But my men are not able to deal with such people, so I have to ask for your help," Natasha gently implored. "Lure him out and create an opportunity for me to deal with him," Dustin answered casually. "Thank you, Mr. Rhys." Natasha smiled and added, "I've invited Edwin to the opening of the new company today. Mr. Lawson will also be there. You can carry out your plan then." "Okay." Dustin nodded. "Mr. Rhys, it's almost time. Let's go." The two did not linger for long. After finishing the coffee, they headed toward the Emerald Building. At this moment, there was a big crowd in front of the building. As they stepped down from the car, they saw Dahlia and her family entering the venue. Dahlia was part of the new company, so it wasn't surprising to see a representative of the Nicholson family here. "Dustin, why do I keep running into you?" A voice came from behind. Dustin turned around only to be met with the sight of Chris Nolan.